Hey guys, welcome back to Shiba Inu Crypto. Real creator of Shiba Inu was just found. Shib news today. The release of new live views of Shiba Inu's metaverse at the South by Southwest Festival in Austin, Texas has generated a lot of excitement in the Shib community. As Bitcoinist reported yesterday, detailed video views of the WAGMI Temple Hub were shown after lead dev Satoshi Kozama released the official movie poster. Real creator of Shiba Inu was just found. Shib news today. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up, share, and subscribe to the channel to see our latest content on Shiba Inu price predictions and expert analysis. Without further ado, let's begin the video. The price of Shiba Inu has risen by 4% in the past 24 hours as the cryptocurrency market recovers from the weekend sell-off and benefits from fears over the banking system. At $0.00001099, SHIB remains down by 1.5% in a week and 15% in the last 30 days, although the meme token has risen 35% since the beginning of the year. SHIB continues to be one of the most traded ERC20 tokens in the market, according to the latest data from Whale Stats, while accounting for the biggest holdings among large investors. And with Shiba Inu still awaiting the launch of the Shibarium Layer 2 network, there are plenty of reasons to suspect that further rallies are incoming, especially if the apparent banking crisis encourages investors to turn to crypto. SHIB's indicators suggest that its current rally could last a few more days, with its relative strength index jumping from 30 to just over 40. That the RSI has risen from an oversold position suggests that today's rally may continue throughout this week. The suspicion supported by the fact that SHIB's price is yet to rise above its 30-day moving average. It's likely that if SHIB can break through the $0.000015 resistance level, it may rise even further, with the coin eyeing the $0.00001250 level it had at the beginning of March. There's a good chance it could reach such a level before the month ends, with the banking crisis in the US pushing people toward the cryptocurrency market. Indeed, this is the short-term trigger for today's SHIB rally and the market-wide rally that's largely responsible for boosting SHIB's price. With several banks already failing and with several seeing massive stock prices decline, it seems that some people are looking for somewhere else to put their money besides a bank. While the Federal Reserve and other bodies have stepped in to calm nerves, it's hard to say whether the situation will stabilize immediately, which could play into the hands of SHIB and other cryptocurrencies. At the same time, SHIB is also likely to benefit from the arrival of Shibarium, which launched in beta over the weekend. In the long run, having a Layer 2 network specifically for Shiba Inu will only increase usage of the latter's ecosystem, which has been expanding over the past few years to include SHIBASWAP and other dApps. Shibarium will make it easier, faster, and cheaper to use Shiba Inu, something which, in turn, will boost demand for SHIB. What's particularly encouraging about all this is that there's already plenty of demand for SHIB, which is one of the most widely held and purchased ERC20 coins among whales. As noted above, it remains the fourth most widely held ERC20 token among whales in dollar terms, behind ETH, USDC, and USDT. SHIB is the 12th most purchased token among whales today, behind various stablecoins and some alts, as in Matic SNX. Such popularity is likely to only increase with time, with Shiba Inu also looking forward to the eventual release of SHIB the Metaverse, a Shiba Inu-themed virtual that could launch by the end of the year. Once launched, this platform will consist in 100,595 plots of land that can be purchased and explored by users, with SHIB set to be one of its native tokens. As with Shibarium, the launch of Shiba Inu's own metaverse can only boost demand for SHIB going forward, so the long-term picture for the coin is very good. As for a more short and medium-term picture, data from Changely suggests an average year-high prediction of $0.0000154485, which represents a very nice 40% gain over its current price. Of course, some SHIB holders are looking at a much higher target, with $0.1 remaining a popular, if not entirely realistic aim for much of the Shiba Inu community. But Marcy Jastrow, the Shiba Inu Metaverse's advisor, had an even bigger surprise in store for the Shib army. As Scorsha, a popular Shib community member, revealed in a tweet that was confirmed by Jastrow, the Shib Metaverse team has met with Ted Schilowitz, the futurist and American film production company Paramount Pictures, to discuss opportunities for collaboration. Scorch's tweet even caught the attention of Shiba Inu chief developer Kusama. The Shib community member shared a picture with Paramount's Schilowitz and commented, "Probably nothing," a phrase often used ironically in the crypto community to refer to potentially important developments. Kusama tweeted 4 big eyes emojis to presumably show that he is paying attention as well as expressing interest and excitement. He also added 3 hashtags, #ShibMetaverse, #Shibarium, and #Paramount to the tweet and shared a South Park GIF in which Randy Marsh says, "Maybe nothing, maybe everything." The GIF of the Shiba Inu chief developer has given the rumor greater attention and credibility, as well as fueled further speculation about a collaboration between Paramount and the Shiba Inu Metaverse team. In an interview with Zach Humphreys, Jastrow further revealed that the Shib the Metaverse at SXSW Festival was a huge success. "I had more conversations with brands in the last 2 days that want to be in our metaverse than ever." On the conversation with Paramount's Schilowitz, she disclosed, "We were sitting with the head of futuristics of Paramount Pictures, and I'm like, we need to do a licensing deal. I got Rocket Pond coming up next. There are movies coming up next. We want you to jump directly in there." And they're all in. They are, "That's a great idea." Ted Schilowitz is the first ever futurist in residence for Paramount Pictures. In his role, Schilowitz works closely with Paramount and Viacom's technology teams to explore all forms of new and emerging technologies with a focus on virtual reality and augmented reality. To this end, he works with external partners to identify new opportunities. His role is also to advise executives and creatives at Paramount Pictures on how to incorporate new technologies into their projects. The cryptocurrency's whales divested of more than 10 trillion SHIB. A blockchain data shows that Shiba Inu whale balances had declined from 670.9 trillion to 660.9 trillion SHIB since Friday, a day before the crypto project started the early beta phase of the Shibarium network. According to data from blockchain analytics firm Into the Block, first reported on the Daily Hodl, the number of Shiba Inu whale addresses has also decreased by 6.25% over the last few days. Despite the whale divestment, SHIB is up nearly 7% in the last 24 hours amid a wider cryptocurrency market recovery. Shibarium is a Layer 2 blockchain designed to address the shortcomings of the SHIB token's host chain Ethereum, namely low speed and high transaction cost. Bone ShibaSwap, according to the Shibarium team, is the native token selected to pay for gas transactions and reward validators and delegators within the Shibarium protocol. And fortunately for SHIB holders, Shibarium burns SHIB with every transaction, making SHIB more scarce. As Crypto Globe reported, ahead of the launch of Shibarium, the number of addresses on Ethereum holding onto SHIB rose past 1.3 million, and the median time that users on Coinbase hold onto the meme-inspired cryptocurrency before either selling it or moving it to an external address has surpassed the 230-day mark. Less Shiba Inu under the control of a new whale means that the cryptocurrency is less susceptible to the moves of those whales, making it more decentralized. It also increases the liquidity of SHIB, as more traders may mean more trading volume. Anyone can play with this early public beta of Shibarium by visiting a new website that has been set up for this purpose. That's a wrap for today. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up, share, and subscribe to the channel to see our latest content.